129.
Yes, those numbers definitely do not tell you the entire story. Khalid Shah is definitely a lot talented than what the numbers show. But Sanchit Sharma, this is his 6th innings. I assume 5 wickets for him so far. He too is a talented bowler. We'll start the proceedings. First ball coming up. Starts off with a outswinging delivery, and Abdul Shakur has started off from where he left last night. The player of the match plays a classy shot on the back foot and starts the innings with a 4.
What a shot that from Shakur, right behind the line. Look at that. Was slightly away, shaping delivery. And right behind the swing was Shakur. Played it magnificently, bisecting the gap for 4. Straight away putting pressure on Sanchit. There's no slip for Abdul Shakur. And this time, intelligent batting just chops it down towards third man. Excellent work though by the backward point fielder. Gets a single. He moves on to 5.
It's a good start to the innings from Abdul Shakur. Khalid Shah will now face the first ball. Played for Chennai Braves in the Abu Dhabi D10. Khalid Shah. He's wearing that same helmet. But he's had a very lackluster Emirates D20. Will want to perform and score some runs tonight and announce himself in this SkyExchange.net Emirates D20 powered by Fancode.
As he gets ready to bowl the third delivery of his first over. Well, swing and a miss. Excellent shape on that occasion. Round that off-stick area and moving away with the angle. Straight into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. And he was in no position to play that shot. We'll have a look at the offside field setup for Khalid. Look at that delivery. Moving away. Happy looking Sharjah dugout. Yorker line delivery coming into the batsman.
Yes, like I said, Sanchit Sharma, he's a talented bowler, has the ability to move the ball both ways. The previous delivery, he started off with a away swinging delivery for Khalid Shah and then brought that one in. Well played by Khalid, gets a single.
So he has got 2 deliveries, 2 vital weapons in his armory, which can trouble any class batsman. Again, opens the face of the bat and trickles it down towards third man for a single. Intelligent batting there by Abdul Shakur. He's not trying to hit each and every ball, playing according to the merit of the delivery.
Yes, a sensible start. They got a boundary of the first ball and now they're just making sure they rotate the strike and convert this into a good over. A very important aspect of a T20 game is the start that you get when you're batting first. So the first 6 overs are going to be very crucial to set the tone for the remainder of the game.
Well, again, a in-swinging delivery. Does well. Pushes it towards onside. Not for any run. And that's it. An excellent over for Sharjah comes to an end.
So Nilanj Keswani is the bowler. 9 innings, 8 wickets. Economy is good, 6.18, especially when he's bowling in the power play overs with just 2 fielders outside the circle. I think that is spectacular.
Excellent delivery. Squares him up and does well. Plays it with the straight bat, not looking to nudge it on the onside because that was coming into him. Nice shape, nice line, nice length from Nilanj.
Going down the leg side, but well kept there by Tanish. No Aryansh Sharma behind the stumps today. Tanish Suri is the keeper.
Appeal, but I don't know why, because it was drifting down. I think the first delivery that he bowled, that should be the line and length to Shakur, because anything short wide outside the off stump, he'll punish you.
Just a push towards long on. The fielder is on the boundary ropes. Josh will cut that off.
Excellent line, excellent length, and that's what you need to do to these batters, because they are very strong on the off, on the on. And he's making some adjustment in the field setup. For the first time, he'll come and bowl to Khalid Shah. There's no slip in place for the left-handed batsman. No close-in fielders as well. He should attack, because the way he's getting the ball to turn, this one coming into the left-handed batsman, does well, flicks it on the onside for a quick single.
Yes, 10 runs already for Sharjah, 1.4 overs. 2 more deliveries to go. Nilanj Keswani gets that seam up delivery. Look at that grip on the ball. Again going down the leg side. Wanted to scoop it, Abdul Shakur, but misses it, and the umpire says it's going to be a wide, and rightly so. No contact with the batter. Down the leg is always going to be called a wide.
Too many things trying. He's trying too many things. That is not required. Meanwhile, back of leg delivery on the back foot goes Shakur. He pulls straight to the skipper at square leg. Still finding it hard to get his line and length.
That's a much better ball, and this time he bowls it wide of the crease because he was bowling down leg. He corrects his delivery stride. Dot ball to end the over. 2 overs, 11 for no loss, Sharjah.
Sanchit continues this one, opening the face of the bat. Khalid Shah, there was no fielder, and before the third man could collect it and fire in a throw, 2 runs there. Well, that was way outside the off stump, and just a single. Must give credit to the fielder at third man region, not allowing them to go for the second.
Yes, 2.1 overs, 12 for no loss Sharjah. In swinging delivery, missing the stumps. Good ball, beaten by that swing in the air. If he can just keep bowling the right length, I think Sanchit will be able to create some opportunities here.
Absolutely, slightly around that off stump area because he's aiming at middle, and definitely with that swing, will further go down. So his line should be slightly around that off stick area because then, if the batsman misses the line, he's a prime contender for LBW. Well, this time away swinging delivery up in the air, fielder coming underneath and drops it. Nilansh Keswani. Two fielders were running, and well, he can't believe it.
Well, it should have been taken by the keeper. He's got the gloves. So Tanish should have gone for the catch, but I think Nilanj called it first. Tanish was very close to that ball. Nilanj never in that position to take that, and that is a chance gone down. You'll have to feel for Sanchit. He created that chance. There was a catch that should have been taken. Look at that. Tanish was very close, and he should have taken that catch, but not to be.
This time comes down the track and gorgeously done. Down the track, 4 runs towards long off.
Yes, using his feet to perfection. Khalid Shah stepping down the track, getting to the pitch of the ball, full swing of the bat, and in the gap because mid-off and mid-on both inside the circle. Nicely played. That will give him tons of confidence. Khalid Shah, he needs that. He's been looking to score runs. Maybe tonight is his night.
Well, swing and a miss. That's the angle. That's the line which he needs to bowl to Khalid Shah. Slightly around that middle stick area. Because, look at that. Ball lands outside the off stump and then it further moves away from the left-handed batsman. So, ideally, it should be somewhere around middle stick. Let him play with a straight bat because then he's forced to play at it. Here, even if he mistimes it, there's no protection at deep point.
Again, who wants it? This time Tanish is running all the way to get that catch and will take it. So that is what was needed before. But this time Tanish, learning from his mistake, makes the call early and takes a very good catch. The end of a Khalid Shah innings. He's had a horrendous tournament and that poor form continues for Khalid Shah. Sharjah lose their first Emirates Blues strike and they get that first wicket.
Look at that. It was coming into the batsman. He was never in a position to play that one. And no one apart from wicketkeeper was there. And takes an easy catch. 3 overs gone. 17 for 1 Sharjah. Nilan's Keshwani will continue from the pavilion end, and the new batsman in is skipper Fayaz Ahmed, who is very good against spin.
Comes around the wicket and bowls that delivery. Fayaz Ahmed, he too is in good form. We've seen him bat really well for Sharjah, and that number 3 position, he likes to bat at that number 3 position where he can take some time early on and then build on that innings.
Excellent delivery. Falls short of Keswani. I think he's very much clear about what he's trying to do. He's got a plan in his mind. And this one was very close to his pads. Inner half of the bat was in contact. Long chase for Farazuddin. He won't get there. 4 runs.
Yes, a good shot off the pads. And he's so strong, square of the wicket, Fayaz. He can sweep the ball. He can cut the ball. That's his strong zone. So as a bowler, you would want to avoid that. You can't be bowling on the pads to somebody like Fayaz. He will play that shot every time you bowl that ball there. Sharjah move on to 21.
Much better line, forcing the batsman to be on the back foot and punches it towards offside. Packed offside field for Fayaz.
Again on the pads. Well fielded by Nilanj Keswani. Dives to his left to stop both the batters from taking that single. So good commitment from Nilanj Keswani.
Final delivery to come. No slip in place. Tossed up delivery. He drives, but straight to the fielder at cover. Dot to end the over. 4 overs gone. 21 for 1. Sharjah. Sanchit will continue. Yorker lane delivery. What a ball that. Swinging in. No clue.
Good ball. Very good ball from Sanchit. And it's an even more special delivery because it's the first ball of the over. Abdul Shakur would not be anticipating a Yorker at that time. Good bowling from Sanchit, but equally well played by Abdul Shakur. Manages to keep that out.
You're right, brought down his bat at the very last moment. Again an in-swing in delivery. Inner half of the bat was in contact. Long chase for the deep mid-wicket fielder. Just a single. Rahul Bhatia there is patrolling the fence.
Yes, did not middle that ball. And hence could only get a single. 22 for 1 is the score. 4.2 overs have been bowled so far. So that left-hand, right-hand combination continues for Sharjah. Khalid Shah being replaced by Fayaz Ahmed, the skipper.
This time flicks it off his pads. Excellent work done by the mid-wicket fielder. Certainly stopped 3 runs for his side. Swinging into the left-handed batsman. He does well. Waits and then uses his wrist to play that shot. Look at that.
Abdul Shakur now on strike, 4.3 overs. Sanchit Sharma. What does he bowl now? As Abdul Shakur, what are you expecting? In swinging, out swinging? I think it's an out swinging delivery.
You're right. And equally well played by Shakur. No chance for mid-on fielder. Was swinging away, waited on the back foot, and with the full face of the bat, effortless.
Well, that's the key word there, effortless. Yes, not a lot of foot movement, just a full swing of the bat, nicely played, straight down the ground. Abdul Shakur, he's looking good, he's looking dangerous. And his eyes, you can see that he's hungry for runs.
This time, full toss, low full toss. Played it defensively towards onside. Straight to Farazuddin. Still looking to bowl those Yorkers. He's getting the ball to swing, but that it's very humid. So he'll have to use his towel. Every time he bowls, he rubs his hand.
Well, that boundary, you can play that on loop and keep watching it over and over again. That's how beautiful that shot was. Absolutely gracious. Wonderfully played. Shot of the day for me so far.
This time slightly shorter in length, inner half of the bat, long chase for the fielder. Dhruv Parashar, he does well, he puts in a slide. 2 runs there for these two batters. And that's it, 5 overs gone, 29 for 1 Sharjah.
Just come back quick.
So final over of the power play session. Nilans Keshwani will continue from the pavilion end, round the wicket, down the leg stump. Wide signal by the umpire. And it's an honor for me to introduce Ijaz Ahmed in the comm box. Good evening, mate.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Sharjah trying to plant a big tree, but I think so that the growth has been slow.
Nice drive coming in from Fayaz Ahmed. Excellent work there by Widish mid-off fielder. Full length dive, certainly solved 3 runs for his team. That really gives confidence to the bowler when your fielders supports you, and that's what you need on the field. That really takes your team's morale up.
Yes, there you go. Milanch, well, looking for the first time, he's been so aggressive. It's good to have a good smile.
And in the air, but falls short of the fielder. Karthik Mayappan, I think, was checking his stroke at the very last moment. Now, what he's doing is he's having a chat with his skipper. That's what you need to do. Don't need to lose your temper. Look at that. Not where he intended to play.
I think on the previous shot, he brought his bat quite firmly rather than going gently. On such kind of spin deliveries, to me, the bat should be coming with a soft hands. think so. He was holding the bat quite tightly, brought into the shot quite firmly. That's why that ball popped up.
Penultimate delivery to come. Slightly fuller, played with the straight bat. Protection there in the deep. Will get a single. Excellent thinking. They've got Rahul Bhatia, they've got Karthik Mayappan, and also Farazuddin. Not to forget that he troubled Mohammad Wasim. He's a good player of spin bowling. So they've got ample options in their armory, which they can use at any given point in time.
There you go, 5.5. They've got 32 after 6. Power play off. And let's see that how Sharjah will be marching from here on, because they've already slight bit onto the back foot. They should have been scored like 50 plus at this stage.
Farazuddin comes in from the far end. We have seen him bowl some brilliant deliveries to top batters. Tossed up delivery, played it in the air, clears the infield, but protection there at sweeper cover. Just getting a single for that shot.
Yes, so that has been the story so far, that every team batting first, they have got the luxury to set the target. And I think so that somewhere something has been missing, like aggression and selection of time, that what we should be changing the gear. And I think so that for Sharjah, a couple of more overs they should be on the back foot, then try big, so that they can overcome the deficiency what he had done in power play.
You're right, but I think they have got that power in the batting lineup to really accelerate. And I think you're right. Power play, you don't need to take that into your mind that the power play went in your way. This time, played it with the straight bat. Good shape on that delivery. Slightly moving away. We can see the seam when he was delivering that ball towards that first slip. He's trying to take the ball away from the right-hander.
Too softly played. And another prospect from the batter's point of view, that I've been watching this cricket since last almost 12 or 15 days. So what I have seen here, that batters, they've been mostly not been able to time the ball perfectly. They've been swinging the bat hard, which is a good thing, shows aggression. See that at this stage, Fayaz did bat it with a hard effort. The bat has been coming hard on the ball. But lots of time when you see the big batters like Sachin, Inzamam, Said Anwar, as well as some of the batters from English point of view, what did he like? They just sweetly time the ball, place the ball perfectly. Not like this. It's a hard effort. You just need to open the blade. With this, 7 gone. Sharjah 36 for 1.
Fine leg. Just a bit behind square. Yeah. Anilaj.
Keshwani will continue from the pavilion and flighted delivery, looking for a big heave. Protection there in the deep. Will be getting a single. This man on your screen, Rahul Bhatia, will also be a good ploy. We'll have to see when Alishan Sharfu introduce him, because we have seen that left arm spinners have really kept things quiet.
Nilansh is taking his time. That's a good thing, being a spinner.
1-1.
See that he had just gone through his shot, but the timing that has been more important here. Going all along the carpet, getting runs, achieving targets.
Fayaz Ahmed will face Nilansh Keshwani, because we have seen that he has got some good sweep shots in his kit. He comes down the track and plays it toward wide long of excellent work. Excellent presence of mind there by Alishan Sharfu. 2 runs there.
Ali.
Wanted to heave that one towards onside, then realizing that ball was very far from him, he heaves it. Look at that. Good shot. And equally well fielded by Alishan Sharfu. This time up in the air. Will get just a single. Good thinking by Fayaz Ahmed. Not able to really challenge him. I think it's very difficult when someone is using the feet and getting to the pitch of the ball.
Couldn't get gap. Well, I think so that use of feet is really important, because you might be getting 100% shows, and that's the time when you use your feet, come out of your crease, because you might be risking your wicket there. At that stage, I think so it will be ending on a single. 42 Sharjah after 8 with the loss of a wicket.
थोड़ा टर्न हुआ
Razuddin will continue, wraps him on the pad. Slight appeal. Not a confident one, because they knew that it was drifting down the leg stump. Look at that. This time slightly shorter in length. A cross-batted shot coming in from Shakur. Just a single. Excellent thinking there by Farazuddin. An intelligent customer can trouble you with his variation.
Yes, he's really a senior pro. Yes, would you see that he's leading the side well, Sharjah? So far, doing a good job. Down the wicket. This has gone impacted all the way. Beautiful 6.
It's a crime. If you bowl that juicy full toss, then it'll be work for the spectators or the groundsmen, because they have to take the ball. Look at that. Muscled it. No chance for any fielder, even if you have 4 on the onside.
Yeah, it's a good boundary to achieve a confidence. That was quick. That was quick. He has just increased his pace there. And that's where that you call a bowler unpredictable.
Nice shape, nice swing on that occasion. Again, coming into the batsman, inside edge. Just a single, excellent thinking. 50 comes up for Sharjah with that shot from Fayaz Ahmed. Intelligent chinking by Farazuddin. Last delivery to be bowled. Good thing is that Shakur is still in the middle, who knows how to accelerate, how to score runs quickly.
Yes, he's a senior batter at the top, can really pave the way for the team towards some of the good stand. That's through. Slight bit of misfield. And resulting in 4. He has beaten 2 fielders in the deep. One in 30 yards. And the other one at the boundary line. 54. Sharjah after 9 with a wicket down.
Bowling?
'Aditya Shetty has been introduced for the first time from the pavilion end. He'll come and bowl to Fayaz Ahmed. Googly first up. Well read, well anticipated by Fayaz. Plays it with the straight bat for a single.
Well, quite a different action of a leg spinner. Towels, handkerchiefs coming out because it's not windy today. And most of the time we did see that when it's not windy, the dew is there, the factor comes up. And that's why it's a sort of bit more time has been taken in field positions and batting.
Excellent line from Aditya Shetty as he comes in for the second time in this over. On the back foot, he cuts it towards cover. We're getting a single. And that's the line which you need to bowl, to the batsman. .56 for 1, Sharjah, as Aditya Shetty gets ready. There's no slip in place. It's up in the air. And, it falls short of the fielder. Karthik Mayappan there at short fine leg. You were talking about reverse sweep. And there you go.
Yes, exactly. Really happy to see such kind of innovations because in modern day cricket, you've been watching different sorts of shots. And this is one of them, the switch hit. ICC has legalized it. There you go. Hadn't timed it to perfection, but still getting runs.
Spot on. 3 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. And you anticipated that reverse sweep coming in from the player. Again, a googly. He had to reach to that one. Just a single. Dealing in singles and doubles at this point in time is Shakur. Not that easy to play spinners because we have seen it slow down. The surface has slowed down. And the ball is not coming onto the bat nicely. You have to fetch it if you want to clear the fence. as he comes in for the penultimate time. Again a googly, well picked up by Fayaz. Not for any runs.
Well, to me, like 10 to 15 runs, Sharjah is behind at this stage. They would have been like 70 for 1 after 10. But courtesy such kind of fielding and good bowling, that they have been restricted at 58 for 1 in 10.
Come, let's go, guys. कितने ओवर का 20 टूर्नामेंट है 430 का टारगेट कोई टूर्नामेंट है राहुल
Aditya Shetty will come for the first time, and what a way to invite him over the mid-wicket fence for 6. And this is the time to invite Shruti in the comm box. What a way to start the first delivery.
Well, it's been kind of a thing we have been talking about, as I most of the times enter the comm box. There is a massive hit. I'm glad that happened. Once again, look at that. High and handsome.
We can watch it again and again on loop. They need to target. They need to pick a bowler and score runs quickly, because it's just 64 and we are in 11th over. As there's no slip. Fine leg is up in the circle. Third man inside the 30-yard.
Coming into bowl. Slapped. Dot ball there. 64 Sharjah. Playing a little slow today.
I think you need to give credit to Emirates Blues bowlers, because they were they had a plan. They were bowling according to that, and that's the reason why they are on mute mode.
That's something we've seen of them in the last few games as well. They have been fantastic with their bowl. whether they're doing it in the first or the second. The bowlers are fantastic there in the team.
And again, shot wide outside the off stump, punched it towards long off. And on the surface, if you are a spinner, you will definitely enjoy bowling, because during the pitch report, we can really analyze it that ball won't be coming onto the bat nicely after 6-7 overs, and that's the reason why they are having spinners in their side. 4 spinners in the side for Emirates Blues.
A hot day today, and Fayaz picks it up. It's gone really high. Is there a distance? Nope, but massively misfielded and dropped there, Fayaz. This could be expensive for ECB.
Absolutely. And he was stationed at mid-wicket region. He was in the air for long time. And Fahad, he drops it. It's very difficult under the lights to judge the ball. And will be a big miss. Final delivery to come from Aditya Bhatia.
Ball. Lovely, Shaba.
Plays it defensively, not for any runs. 11 overs gone, 67 for 1.
Twelfth over in progress. Aditya comes in to bowl. Slapped away. There's a fielder there, taken a single.
I think it's very difficult to play because he's turning the ball away from you to fetch it from outside the off stump. It's very difficult, but still he went with that shot. So that clearly goes on to show how confident he is.
An absolute contrast on the field today. Fayaz, so experienced, and Aditya. What an exciting opportunity this is. This one was an outside edge, taken a single there. Karthik to field it.
Well, he was trying to play that one towards extra cover. I think they should have a slip fielder because he's someone who can turn the ball a lot, and then you can bring that fielder into effect, the slip fielder. Still, there's no slip fielder for the right-handed Shakur. Aditya Bhatia gets ready. Flighted delivery, swing and a miss. Tossed up delivery and was looking to play it over the extra cover. Good delivery, good line, good length.
They're putting pressure. Sharjah, slow and steady. Lost one wicket. Look at that today. It's really hot as well. Makes the batter struggle a little more.
Again, slightly around that off-stick area. So from that line, if he can bowl one googly, that would be enough for the right-handed batsman. Completely bamboozled on that occasion with the turn.
Once again, hit away. There's a single towards the cover region. A little bit of fumble, but they complete a single comfortably. 12th over in progress. It's Emirates D20. You're watching it. From Malik Stadium, SkyExchange.net presents Emirates D20 powered by Fan Code. Look at that. It's all the grounds are lit today. It's the weekend, just the perfect way to celebrate. Play.
70 for fun, Sharjah. Final delivery to come. They all are in the top 4 spot in the points table. Comes down the track. It's in the air. And taken. Alishan Sharfu, the fielder.
Fayaz departs here. Aditya proving what he can deliver here. Completely changing the face of the game here for Sharjah. 70 for 2. Imagine the skipper is departing and the skipper took the catch.
Absolutely, and is dejected Fayaz and having a word with Amjad Gul, probably telling him not to do that, not to repeat that mistake. 12 overs gone, 70 for 2, Sharjah.
फॉलो कर रहा है, तेरा भाई को फॉलो कर रहा है तू फुल, हाँ भाई को फुल फॉलो कर रहा है तू। ओह मैन, वेरी ओवर हो गया ना।
13 over in progress. Rahul comes into bowl this time. Played towards point. Taken a single. Beg your pardon. Dot ball there.
The way they were, approaching their innings, the way they were hitting and having that trigger moment, we all thought they will pick up a single. But they refused at the very last moment, thanks to Amjad Gul, who's at the non-striker end.
Towels are out. It is extremely hot and humid today. Look at the batters as well. They're dripping off sweat. They need, I think, drinks break after every 2 deliveries.
And also,
there's a little bit of issue, I think, with the ball. That's why they're just checking it now.
maybe problem with the shape of the ball. So far, we haven't seen big hittings from the batters.
I guess now they'll be bringing that ring to test the ball. Ring test happening for ball. When there's a shape issue, you have to pass through one ring. If not, then we'll just change it.
You're right, and I think that's what these players were talking about, and they straight away went to the umpire and said there's some problem, and also to grip is very difficult. And now we'll get a time to have a small chit chat. Amjad Gul is having a word. 12.1 over, 70 for 2 Sharjah.
Sharp, some, not all. It's hard to grip.
done already, changed the ball. It is now the fresh one that you see rushing towards the fence. But the fine leg fielder stops it. Taken two there.
I think that's not the right line to bowl to Shakur. Somewhere around middle and off stick. It's very hard. It's hot and humid out there. And Rahul Bhatia gets ready to bowl the third delivery. This one arm pulled. It's in the gap. And fumble, 4 runs. Farazuddin, the fielder. Cannot believe it.
Love the way that 4 was indicated. Rahul there gets hit for a 4. All thanks to that little fumble. These things kind of make the fielder feel a little silly.
Absolutely. As he gets ready to bowl the fourth delivery outside the off stump, inside out. Not timed it properly. But very lucky that he cleared the infield. Alishan Sharfu there. There's a chance of a run out. No. Poor throw coming in from the skipper. 2 runs there for Shakur and Sharjah. At least what they are doing at this point is, if they are not getting boundaries, they're making sure that they're getting singles, doubles.
This match is certainly very important for ECB Blues. If they do not win, from here on it's going to be curtains for their journey in the tournament. So they're making sure a little fight is put up towards the victory. Look at that, my God. Dripping helmet. Straight towards the bowler. Rahul doesn't let the ball go anywhere.
Excellent fielder, Rahul Bhatia. And now trying to choke the flow of runs.
Hit away towards the offside. Karthik to field it. That's end of the over. 13 overs gone. Taken a single there. 79 for 2.
Okay, just little bit this way. Sanchit, 2-3 more steps. Okay. Faraz, both of you little that way. No, Nilansh, Faraz, you're good. Nilansh, Faraz, you're good. Faraz, you're good. That's it.
Aditya Shetty will continue from the pavilion end. Flighted delivery, it's in the air, not got the distance he required. And completed the catch. Sanchit Sharma. Very difficult. Against the turn, Shakur was trying to play that and paid the price.
Everyone's tired, and how? Look at him. Completely drenched in his own sweat. This also takes the focus away. Went really up. Probably touched the top of Burj Khalifa, came down. And Sanchit makes no mistake there.
Go, gentlemen. Hey guys, do I need to ask you guys pink card? Come here. Leg stump. Shabash. थोड़ा पीछे से कार्तिक 2 straight.
Aditya giving class performance today. Very nicely stopped there. Played with outer side of the bat.
I think good thing about him and Skipper is that the moment he came, there was a slip, and now they have removed it. That fielder is going towards short third man. There's a close-in fielder at short cover. This time slightly shorter in length. On the back foot goes Gul. Played it straight towards backward square leg for a single. Not easy to pick bowlers. Not easy to whack them out of the park.
Leg stump.
14th over in progress here. Got 80 on board for Sharjah. That's a dead ball there.
At times bowlers, they try to check what the batsman is trying to do. Was on the front foot. Wasn't intentional by the expression.
Loopy delivery goes straight to the fielder. Dot ball.
So there are 3 fielders on the offside. Penalty made. Excellent stuff that. There was turn, there was bounce, and right behind the line was Amir. Played it defensively back towards the bowler. Very difficult to pick his wrong one. Look at that. Third man up in the circle. There's point. Fine leg inside the ring. There is deep backward square leg. As he comes in for the final time in this over. Played it defensively back towards the bowler. Not for any runs. 14 overs gone. Sharjah 80 for 3. Rahul Bhatia will continue from the fan court. Played it defensively towards onside. 81 for 3 Sharjah. 15th over in progress. Spinners from both the ends. So far they have kept things very tight.
But this is the time when they will probably see through this one and then go hammer and tongs, because much needed now if they want to give a total to defend. ECB Blues definitely need to win this match if they want to make anything out of this tournament later on. Just about 3 to 4 days of gameplay remaining.
Absolutely, and this one way outside the off stump, cut away past the point fielder. And before the sweeper cover could cut it off, they'll be getting a single. 82 for 3 Sharjah. Amjad Gul will have to play the attacking role. So far, it's very difficult. Look at that. Dew factor coming into play. It will be very easy for the batting lineup, and they'll be coming in the next innings. Tossed up delivery. It's in the air.
Bold Rahul, bold Rahul.
That falls short of the fielder at long off. Will be getting a single. Karthik Mepan there.
The other day we were having a conversation about this, that when dew is so much, it doesn't really help anybody, nor the bowling side nor the fielding side, because it's heavy, the ball becomes heavy, so it doesn't really travel that much. And when it is dewy, so it's also slippery for the bowler. So it's actually a good game for a good team.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, a single picked up by Amir. And I think at least they will be looking to score somewhere around 150. But the way things are going, it's very difficult. Maybe in the last 5 overs, they will change their gears. They'll shift their gears and look to score quickly. 2 more deliveries to be bowled in this Aditya Shetty over. And in the air, and what a catch that! In his own follow-through, Rahul Bhatia was an arm ball on the back foot. He went, wanted to whack it, not from the middle of the plate. There you go, shadow practices. Big wicket.
Rahul Bhatia strikes, takes a very important wicket here at this juncture. Sharjah 83 for 4 now. Look at that. Fantastic reflexes there. Just knew what he had done and moved in that very direction to stop that. 4 wickets gone for Sharjah now.
Go guys. Slip आ रहा हूँ. बढ़िया. Slip. Yeah. No need. Sanju. Sanju. Okay. Kadi thoda is taraf. Karthik, 2 straight. Yeah. One more step. Couple more steps. Okay.
Aditya Shetty will continue. It's in the air and gone. Well, 5 wickets down. Amir was looking to clear the infield on the offside. Went up in the air and a simple catch. Half the side is gone. Look at that. Went on to the back foot. Didn't get the timing right. And straight into the hands of Farazuddin. 15.1 over gone. 84 for 5 Sharjah.
अच्छा ठीक ही मार अरे इतने सारे बॉटल क्यों लाए हाँ
And Aditya Shetty, first delivery that he bowled, there was turn, there was bounce. And now, Ayan Khan, the new batsman in. He didn't play the last game. To talk about his style of batting, I've got Shoaib in the com box. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, Srijit. Last 5 overs, and you've got the young Ayan Khan. Starts off well, Aditya Shetty. When he's bowling well, he does bowl really well, gets wickets, keeps the lid on the run scoring, and he looks in a different rhythm altogether. And tonight looks like that night where Aditya Shetty is bowling a magical spell. Ayan Khan plays that towards the long on for a single. Four for 5, 85 with that single. So from here on, even 120 looks a little difficult. Of course, they still got some batting left. Hassan Isa Khail can bat, and also can Ayan Khan. But the bowling has been on the money. They've been impeccable with their line and length. And clean bowl. The ball does keep low, and the stumps are shattered. Aditya Shetty is smiling, and why not? He's bowling a wonderful spell for Emirates Blues, and he's spinning them away towards some good position in the game. Of course, Hassan Isa Khail has to walk back, couldn't read the googly, kept low as well, and that is it. Stumps disturbed. Hassan Isa Khail walking back. 85 for 6 now.
अभी बोला यार अभी मेरे टीममेट ऐसा तो नहीं करेगा
Aditya Shetty continues. Sajjad Maluk, the new man in, out there in the middle, and a new man in the com box as well. Joining me is Ijaz Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. As Sharjah was just not looking good after looking onto the wicket column. You're just smashing it down to the deep mid wicket. Another wicket. 7 down, Sharjah.
Well, Aditya Shetty, he's on a roll, isn't he? And when he bowls that, the way that he is bowling right now, it is difficult for the best of the batters to score runs against him. A simple catch for Sanchit Sharma. And again, a wild shot from Sajjad Maluk was not needed at the moment. They needed singles and doubles. They needed a partnership. But as of now, Sajjad Malik is back, and Sharjah are in trouble. 16 overs, 86 for 7. 16 overs, 86 for 7. Rahul Bhatia, the new bowler, starts off with a ball down the leg side. Just a gentle push. Ayan Khan will have to score some runs here for his side. Has to make sure that they get to a decent total. Immediate target will be getting to that 3-figure mark first. Get to 100 runs. And then see from there where they can finish in the 20 overs. But for that, they'll need to stay there till the end, till the 20th over. I think it's Aryan, the new man, who's played it down towards long on for a single.
Towards offside, getting a single. They're returning back for 2. But I think so they can't afford to make any sort of more mistakes here. They're already 7 down.
Yes, that's right. 7 down already. And every run matters from here on. Every single run counts for Sharjah. While Emirates Blues will be wanting to finish things off. It's been a dismal performance from Sharjah. I'm sure they will be disappointed with that performance themselves. Not the right shot selection. Not the right approach. High up in the air again, aerial. One bounce towards the long off fielder. Does well to stop that. Nilanj Keswani is the fielder. Saved some runs for his side.
Yes, with his 17 overs being bowled, Sharjah 91 for 7.
Calm. Bowling charge.
Yash is the new bowler. Jash, apologies, not Yash, Jash. 17 overs. 3 more overs to go. 91 on the board. Where does Sharjah end up, Ijaz, from here on?
Well, I think 3 good deliveries. They only required here. While looking on to this bowling. Slip would have been there. Results different, but to me a runner ball. Like its 18th over has just started here. They've already taken a single. I think 115 should be a good call here for Sharjah, because I think they hadn't planted the tree that way. They were thinking, watered it properly, but there was somehow the partnerships lacking. The follow wickets with the quick intervals just not allowed them to play freely.
Yes, they've definitely not started off well. And 115 from here on will be a good score for Sharjah. Of course, below par, given the conditions. Cuts it, but straight to the short cover fielder. They'll take that single anyway. So this is at least some resistance from Sharjah. What they are doing is trying to get those singles. But I've got a feeling Aryan might just go for that big hit anytime now. Does step down the track, but checked at the last moment. Good batting again from Aryan. They'll take that single, and every single, like I said, counts. Every run counts from here on, and these are bonus runs for Sharjah.
I think more important is here to play into the gaps. Being a batting point of view. There you go. Picking up such kind of gaps will surely give them a couple of more runs. And as a bowling unit, the bowling captain, you may bring your pacer right back into this game now at this stage. Couple of overs left. Can wrap up the things early. Good yorkers, good bouncers. Can make bit of the fear in the batter's mind.
Inside out, plays that over extra cover, but there is protection in the deep. Farazuddin will cut that off. I think it's a valid point. Get the fast bowlers into play. End of the 18th over. Sharjah 97 for 7.
Five wickets, Aditya Shetty in 4 overs. And look at the figures, 9 runs just given away. So he's the pick so far in the bowling line. That's why you're watching in the bottom, 97 for 7, Sharjah.
Sanchit Sharma being brought into the attack. Ijaz, so your suggestion has definitely been taken into consideration. He's been brought to bowl the 19th over. They get 2 of the very first ball. But Ayan, he's a proper bat. He knows how to bat. He likes batting. He enjoys batting. So he will be cherishing this chance of trying to score some runs off Sanchit Sharma. Good bowling on the stumps, good length as well. They're looking for 2 and will get them. Direct hit. They're looking towards the umpire, but the umpire, Gavi Botha, says he is safe, Ayan is safe, so they'll get 2 runs.
Yes, that's really a good call. But the fielder has also done a good job. 100 up for Sharjah. In 3 figures there, at least in 19th over.
Yes, that's right. 10 more deliveries to go. Can they get to 120? Remember, Emirates Blues had faltered in that run chase last night against Fujairah. So Sharjah, if they can get to 120, they will feel that they can replicate a similar performance. Like Fujairah, beautiful hit straight towards the square leg fielder. Farazuddin juggles, fumbles, and then finally takes that catch. He is a gun fielder, but on that occasion, he must have had his throat a gulp, and clearly, in the end, making sure that the ball was in the hand. So Ayan has to walk back to the pavilion. Couldn't do much with the bat, and Sanchit Sharma gets another wicket.
There you go, it's just gone aerial. And 1, 2, third attempt. Airborne in completing his catch. So Sharjah lost 8th one here. Well, Sharjah losing wickets continuously. He has again given a bit of the chance. Straight into the hands. Wicket number 9. Exactly at 100 runs. And they are finishing it earlier.
Yes, another wicket falls. Sharjah losing wickets. And Sanchit Sharma, he's a happy man. He played that up in the air, a simple catch towards point. And Nilanj Keswani takes an easy catch to dismiss Aryan. He's walking back as well. So players, batters coming in and going out for Sharjah. It's been a two-way traffic at Malik Cricket Stadium.
Thank you.
So number 10 and 11 for Sharjah are out there in the middle. They take 2, 1 for the overthrow. And every run counts. Every run is important for Sharjah. 7 more deliveries to go. So that's still a lot for your last pair to be facing. 7 deliveries, can they get at least 10?
One more delivery in this over. And let's see that if Sharjah will be playing complete of their 20 overs.
Yes, that's the new challenge now, isn't it? That's the immediate target. Play those 20 overs. A full toss, missed, gets the edge, and they take the single. 19 overs, 103 for 9.
I think I learned that.
Last over of this inning. And let's see that Helma Sharjah will be getting the bonus runs.
Catch!
There you go, up into the sky, the long on. Straight into the hands. Skipper. There you go, 103 for 9. And 103 for 10.
Yes, that's what they could muster. Sher Khan trying to go for that big hit. Finds the fielder. So a very happy and relaxed Emirates Blues. But back of their mind, they will know that they have to bat well against a strong bowling of Sharjah. They've got 2 good spinners in Simranjeet Singh and Ayan Khan. They will be posing some serious threat against the batters of Emirates Blue, who were looking exposed, who were exposed in fact by Mohammad Wasim. He's a part-time bowler, but he still got 5 wickets yesterday. I'm sure that will be a big sign for Sharjah to look out for in tonight's game as well. That is the batting card of Sharjah. Nothing special in that batting order, in that batting scorecard. Khalid Shah 7 of 8. Only Abdul Shakur Sher was the batter who scored 45 of 46. 24 came from the bat of Fayaz Ahmed, and those were the 2 only batters who could get into double digits. Others were all the numbers. It looks like a phone number there. 3-3-0, 8-0, 7-3-0. And when that kind of a performance comes in, the score normally is very, very disappointing. 103 runs is what they could manage.
Bowlers did well. 5 wickets, Aditya Shetty. 3 wickets for Sanchit Sharma. They're getting 8 wickets in between these two, and 1 wicket each for Rahul Bhatia and Jayesh Gayani. So I think that overall, bowlers, they've done a good job and restricted Sharjah under 103.
Well, the highlights of the first innings, which definitely belonged to Emirates Blues. Let's look at that highlights package. Sanchit Sharma, he started off well. He's got the ability to move the ball both ways, and that is what he did. Extracted some bounce off the wicket as well. That is the wicket of Khalid Shah. A good catch from Tanish Suri with the gloves. Milanj Keswani, he's so good with the new ball. He definitely has the ability to bowl in the power plays. He likes that, and the bowlers definitely did the job today for Emirates Blues. Big hits from Abdul Shakur. A runner ball innings from him in under pressure. Fayaz Ahmad scored 25 and was out at long on. And some great bowling, absolutely wonderful bowling coming from Aditya Shetty, flighting the ball, getting some turn off the deck. That's a good catch from Rahul Bhatia to dismiss Amjad Gul. Amir Hamza falling cheaply as well towards point. Some turn, some bounce, also some luck there for Aditya Shetty, who got a fifer and absolutely destroyed that middle order of Team Sharjah. Sanchit Sharma getting that last over and also getting a few wickets there to restrict Sharjah to a score of 104 runs. Now, that is what Emirates Blues will require when they come out to bat in the second innings, and they'll need to score that at a run rate of 5.20. We'll bring that run chase to you in just a little bit. We'll take a short break and be right back. Good evening and welcome back. Sharjah versus Emirates Blues. Emirates Blues require 104 runs at 5.2 runs per over, which looks very easy, but it's not going to be easy because Sharjah's got some good spinners and it's going to be a test for Emirates Blues. How they cope with that is something that has to be seen. The players are walking out in the middle. Nilanj Keswani will be opening for Emirates Blues. He's donned and he's accepted that role pretty well. Even yesterday scored some vital runs but was losing partners from the other end. And tonight he will want to continue and score some more runs for his side. This win is very important for both the teams. Emirates Blues, we've got Alishan Sharfu and Nilanj Keswani who are walking out and will start the opening pair, will be the opening pair for Emirates Blues. And opening pair for you in the combox. My name is Shoaib and with me is Ijaz Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. There you go, Nilanj Keswani. 8 innings, 119 runs overall. Good strike rate. Let's see that if he can play some big knock today. Finish it early. Ali Shan Sharfu, the skipper. And striking end. Here we go. Well, Shoaib, to me, like as you spoken earlier, that sometimes low-scoring games can cause some trouble to the chasing side. There's Ayan Khan. They are starting up with a spinner. 6 wickets in his pocket, and he's a good bowler.
Yes, that's right. Spin bowling is going to be the real test. Last time, beautifully played, straight into the hands, and Sher is celebrating. Why not? That is another big wicket. Alishan Sharfu, he is disappointed, and rightly so. That was a poor delivery from Ayan. He wanted to play towards backward square leg, finds the fielder. Sher Khan does well to catch that, and the nightmare continues for Emirates Blues. Second delivery of the innings. What a good catch under pressure. And Sher, he's celebrating. Big wicket, big blow for Emirates Blues. Gone for a duck is the skipper. And the score 0 for 1. Well, drama unfolding here at Malik Cricket Stadium. But just before we take you to live action again, let's quickly head down towards the sidelines where we've got Shruti with a special guest.
Aryan Lakra today, he is a former under-19, UAE under-19 captain and also part of the national camp for UAE. Thank you so much, Aryan, for joining us here.
Hi Shruti, thanks for having me, and I'm really honored to be here doing this interview with you.
Thank you so much. All right, so Aryan, you are playing for ECB Blues. First thing first, when did you start your cricketing career?
I think for me it started as I moved to UAE from India about 10 or 12 years ago as an escape and as a way to make new friends in a completely new place. So I started when I was 10 with my dad, playing in Discovery Gardens, the like the tennis course there, just going and hitting a few balls. And then the interest just developed from there and it just kept going on.
So you're an all-rounder. As an all-rounder, I'm sure that you have a lot to take care of, when it comes to your fitness. So what is it that you do for that?
I think as an all-rounder, it's not a easy job, to be honest, because an all-rounder, sometimes you feel like you're batting well, sometimes you feel like you're bowling well. But there's always that one golden period when both of them go well. But to perform day in and day out, I think you said it, fitness takes a big role in that. And I think a lot of people around the country know when I played under 19s, I wasn't the fittest player. So after a while, when I started growing, I understood that I need to work on my fitness and I need to get fitter. So once it came from inside, when I felt that I need to get fitter, that's when I started hitting the gym regularly. I started putting some work onto my diet, and over time, I could see the differences in my game.
I completely agree with you. I think the modern day cricket is such where the cricketers are also focusing a lot on their game and fitness simultaneously.
100%.
So tell me, which is your favorite aspect of the game? As an all-rounder, you do everything. So which is your favorite side?
I think personally this is one question which I still cannot answer. It's been 10 years since I've been playing, because I work on both the skills equally, and I have the same discussion with my dad, and even he tells me that he doesn't know which I'm superior in. So I work on both the skills equally, and I love both of them equally.
Well, you have to be the best to be a part of the camp. What?
Yes, 100%. Of course, you need to be in the top crop of UAE to be there.
All right. So now, lastly, what do you think of ECB? As giving you this chance of Emirates D20. What do you think of the tournament?
I think this is probably one of the best tournament which has ever happened in the country. From before this, there used to be the tournament Bukhatir League. Everyone used to look forward to Bukhatir, but now everyone looks forward to the D20s, the D10s, and the D50s. Everyone looks forward to playing for different states in this tournament, because the recognition you get in this tournament, you don't get it in any other tournament. And like, I know I'm getting recognized because I get messages from people all over the world congratulating me
Nice.
if I have a good performance. And I think that is something which really motivates me, that I'm playing at such a good level and to keep performing for my team. And I think D20 has given me the stage to, do that for my team day in, day out.
I hope this continues to be your stage and you keep performing and entertaining us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. So with that, it is up for now. Back to the comms.
Thank you, Shruti. Interesting. Aryan Lakra starting off at the age of 10, and he's still young, so he's still got a long way to go, but definitely one of the special talents that has come across through the domestic circuit, has played for the under-19, and hopefully pretty soon we'll see him in the grey jersey for the seniors men's side, as we see Simranjeet Singh coming into the attack. Two left-arm spinners opening the bowling for Sharjah. That is how important that role is now, the spinners, as the tournament reaches its finale. The spinners will have an even more important role to play.
Exactly. Yes, we've been all the time looking forward to have such kind of events and tournaments at this such level. But most importantly, we had seen that 1 wicket down, courtesy good bowling or good fielding, in fact. So the players, being a batter, they need to play some big innings like earlier on. We did see that power play. Overall, if we see the impact, like 20%, we did see that power play has been properly utilized.
Yes, and Sharjah will be looking for wickets. That's the only way they can win this game. Put pressure, get fielders in the attacking zone, close in, avoid those easy singles, and try to take wickets. Good ball from Simranjeet. Another run added to the total. Dhruv Parashar, number 3 today for Emirates Blues. He too has a very important role to play. A lot of all-rounders in that side, Emirates Blues. Dhruv Parashar, definitely one of them.
Yes, and body language is positive, but look at the attacking sort of cricket. They have got one slip in place. Yes, it's hard to grip the ball because of dew factor, and umpire has just given his towel or handkerchief to the bowler. Keep it along with you, because you require more than me.
With the new ball, it's difficult to grip, and that is why Simranjeet taking his own time, making sure his hands are dry, and so is the ball. Flicked off the pads. Amjad Gul will cut that off, but by the time he does that, another run to the total. Singles are the need of the hour for Emirates Blues.
Yeah, Shiv, a while ago that I was describing about the power play factor, and check out second over, 3 runs on the card, wicket down. This needs to be changed, because such kind of tournaments are given an opportunity to the players to set the tone, to set the momentum, that how you're learning quickly. So I think that on semi-finals there should be an impact. That power play comes in 60 for naught, 60 for 1. That should be looks like that The game is still in a T20.
ओके ओके आओ स्कोरर का मसला नहीं है ओके
Yes, they should play their shots if in their zone, regardless of what the score is. Dot balls are only going to create some more pressure on the batters. A good over from Simranjeet, just 2 runs off it. Emirates Blues 3 for 1.
हमजा हमजा गो अंदर हमजा अंदर हमजी इधर नशा ताज हमजी ताज से यार हमजी
The fun fact, Praveen Tambe of India and Isuru Udana of Sri Lanka are the only bowlers to claim a 2-ball hat-trick. Ayan Khan continues. And there's a change in the com box as well. Joining me now is Srijit. Srijit, good evening.
Good evening, mate, and good evening to all our viewers. As he comes in and bowls, short one outside the off, magnificently done. Long chase for the short third man fielder. Will he get there? No, he won't. 4 runs.
Good shot, very, very good shot from the bat of Dhruv Parashar. Waited for it, waited and then played it backward of point on the back foot. Cuts it nicely and no chance for the backward point fielder to cut that off.
Was really a good shot from Dhruv Parashar. Getting back into the crease and just opening the face of the bat. Well, with the straight bat, that's how you need to play. Straight to Fayaz Ahmed, that short extra cover.
That's the wicket of Alishan Sharfu. He'll take that single. Simranjeet is quick onto his right. But another run. So no need to press the panic button yet for Emirates Blues. If they can score singles and doubles and play sensibly on the merit of the ball, they should be able to chase this total down.
Absolutely, they don't have to do anything silly. Even run a ball will do for them. This time slightly outside the off stump, cut shot coming in from Nilanj, but straight to the fielder. I think slightly towards off. He's bowling short of length on the 5th or 6th stump. Should be around that off stick area because he's giving the time to the batsman to go onto the back foot and play cut shots.
Stepping down, nicely played from the meat of the bat, over long off. Glorious shot for 6 runs.
Just a push from the left-handed batsman. Couple of steps down the track and the sweetest spot of the bat. Excellent shot, excellent thinking there by Nilanj Keshwani. And with that 6, 3 overs completed. Emirates Blues 14 for 1. The new bowler is Amir Hamza. Will come and bowl from the pavilion end. 6 innings, 4 wickets to his name. Economy rate 11.27. Need much better performance than that. They need wickets at this stage.
Oh yes, Srijit, they need wickets at every stage. This one the one after that, the one after that. They need wickets now because that's the only way they can win this game. A slip in place for Amir Hamza.
Well, right behind the bounce and chops it down towards third man for a single. Good thing Dhruv is doing that. He's rotating strike. Amir is getting bounce off the surface. And that's what he needs to do. Wicket to wicket. I think by doing that, he won't be playing pull shot for sure. It was the fact that they are just chasing 104. Just need to rotate strike and that'll do. 15 for 1, Emirates Blues. Important match this for both the sides.
Short ball, but down the leg side. Botha, the umpire, says it's a wide. 5 more deliveries to go. 2 runs in this over from Amir, Nilansh and Dhruv. Important, very important that they build a partnership. They can't leave it for somebody else. If you're out there in the middle, it's your job to finish the target, chase it down. That should be the intent.
So slightly fuller, looking to drive, angling away that delivery. Excellent stuff from Amir Hamza, inviting the batsman to go for that drive. Oohs and ahs around, very close to his outside edge.
That was a good ball from Amir Hamza. Short ball cut and in the gap. Will go all the way. Beautiful shot and a lot of control shown there from Nilansh Keswani, keeping it along the ground, and he's got 4 runs for that.
Nicely done. Right behind the bounce on that occasion was Nilansh Keswani. Look at that. Towards the left of the fielder, Hassan. No chance for him to stop that. 20 runs for Emirates Blues. An expensive over this. 7 runs off Amir Hamza's over. 3 more deliveries to be bowled.
Much better, closer to the body of Nilansh, getting the inside edge towards a square leg.
So they will be missing the services of Basil Hamid and Rizwan CP. Also decent spinners. As he comes in and bowls full length delivery outside the off stump. Half-hearted drive coming in from Dhruv straight to the fielder at mid-off.
As that was a good ball. Change of pace from Amir. Dhruv Parashar watchful. Waited just that 1 extra second and drove it to short covers. Last ball of the over. They've got runs for the over. No need to take risks at the moment.
Banged in shot. Attempted full shot. No connection at all from the batsman. Excellent delivery that. 4 overs gone. 21 for 1, Emirates Blues.
Sir, checking middle. Good over, Mirza. Good over, Mirza.
So Fayaz Ahmed continues with that strategy to bowl spin, and that's why you see Amjad Gul being brought into the attack in the 5th over of the innings. Normally you would see him bowl in the middle overs. Very rarely do you see him bowls leg spinners. A very similar bowling action to Shahid Afridi.
Right. He's very quick. He's got those googlies. Slightly shot outside the off-stump, cut in the gap. Long chase for the mid-off fielder. And 2 runs. Excellent running between the wickets.
Yes, that's good running between the wickets between Nilansh and Dhruv Parashar. It was played in the gap. And as soon as they realized that, the first thing that they did was take that first run hard. And that put pressure on the fielder. When you do that, you always get the opportunity for the second run.
And very close and sweetly timed, but straight to Simranjeet Singh Kang. They got Fahad. They have Farazuddin and Rahul to come in at number 6. But this partnership will be very crucial for Emirates Blues. This time on the leg stick. And again, couldn't find the gap. Straight to the fielder at short fine leg.
Yes, Nilansh not happy because that was a poor delivery. Should have been played in the gap. But finds the fielder.
Much better line. Tossed up round the off-stick area. Very watchful Nilansh. Plays it towards onside. And before the backward square leg fielder comes in and collects the ball, they have ample time in the world to go for a single. That takes the score to 15. Good start considering the fact that they're chasing a target of 104. They bowled really well. Now they need to make sure that they don't lose their wickets the way they did yesterday. Last delivery to be bowled from Amjad Gul. Just 3 runs. Slightly short. Played it nicely in the gap. And before long on fielder could cut it off. Just a single. Excellent throw. With that he'll retain strike. 5 overs gone. 25 for 1 Emirates Blues. Amir Hamza will continue. Slightly full outside the off stump in the gap. Nicely done. No chance for the mid-off fielder. 4 runs. What a shot that. Was a slow one outside the off stump. He plants his front foot forward. And from the sweetest spot of the bat. Look at that. Easing into that one. The valiant effort from Fayaz. The mid-off region. To talk about that shot and strategy, I've got Neil in the comm box.
Thank you so much, Srijit. It's a must-win game for Emirates Blues, and then hope that permutations and combinations come through play for them to get in the top 4. Dhruv Parashar and Nilansh Keswani getting in this partnership. And to talk more about this partnership, it's going to be Shruti who'll join me. Erring in line down the leg side. There's some footy action, but that won't be able to stop the ball from going towards the fence. Poor delivery, paid the price, 4 runs. The right hand, left hand combination troubling the bowlers. Erring in line just a wee bit. And ended up paying the price. ECB Blues slowly but steadily approaching that target. They lost their first wicket of the skipper Ali Shan very early. Banged it short, went on the toes, a single. Sensible cricket here. Hit a boundary, take a single, get off strike. And to join me in the commentary box, Shruti, welcome.
Thank you. The last time I came in, there was a 6. It's happened a few times.
Oh, well, yes.
That a boundary did not welcome me.
Now you're becoming greedy, are there?
Oh no, I'm becoming regular. So the speciality is going away.
Yeah, boundaries are not needed. Singles and doubles will do. Dot ball there.
Simranjeet in the flow there.
Ten runs already of this over, Shruti. Couple of boundaries, couple of singles. But what is really important is they create a partnership and take the chase on with intent.
Nothing there. Dot ball.
That should be the end of the over. Power play over is completed and Dhruv possibly will change his gloves.
Shabash, 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 shabash. Checking middle.
The power play overs have completed. ECB 35 for 1. Dhruv and Nilansh. The spin attack continues for them. Beautifully made that room and creamed it towards the point boundary. But Simranjeet manning that space. Just enable a single. Ayan Khan is a new bowler. This youngster bowling for Sharjah. He's an absolute gem, isn't he?
He is indeed. And a class player as well. We've seen him fire from both his bat and ball. A tournament that enables everybody to try out and explore and discover new things about them as a player.
You're right, Shruti. Opportunities presented, you need to grab them and make the best out of those. Nilansh Keswani again making room, punching it towards the cover region. Will be a single.
Ayan coming into bowl again. Taken a single there. It's been a slow game today, but they don't need to rush or charge as long as they're able to just retain and deal in singles, doubles, take the victory home. This is an important game for ECB, in fact.
This one played in the gap. Amir Hamza giving it a chase. Oh, the ball is dying down near the boundary line. The umpire would be very, very interested to see, did he cross the ropes or did he touch the ropes while pulling the ball back?
It is such an easy field. The way he stopped it, sometimes it's just comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely made it look very easy, but look at the chase. The ball dying down there. Look at that. Oh.
Wow, that was not only close, but was interesting. It's up to now on the umpires.
Yeah, I mean, the way he gave it a chase is really great. Now, this is where it all matters. He comes in. Look where his hand touches.
I don't think it is a boundary though.
Oh, no, it's clean. Looks like he's
Yeah.
clean. Very well done.
He was about to hop out and he touched and pushed it behind.
That's right. Again, it's a skill. Punched it down, dot ball. And that should be the over. 7 overs gone, 42 for 1. Nilansh on strike. It's going to be Simranjeet who's going to come in with his twerks.
Had a superb first over there. Coming into attack again. 7 overs already gone. ECB is 43 right now.
Shruti, they're going at 6 and over so far. And if they keep going that ways, it's going to be very, very comfortable for ECB. Sharjah, while they have qualified for the knockouts, they still need to get that momentum going.
In fact, ECB would need to win this match to keep any possibilities alive for themselves in the tournament.
Beautiful delivery there. Slow, almost Yorker.
A while ago, in fact, we were having this chat about the due today with Shri. Look at that. Current run rate is 5.86. Required is just 4. So they're pretty much on target, and a 4 here and there would just make it more chaseable.
You're right, a good effort there by Simranjeet. It's a little far away from him. You're absolutely right. It's a single doubles game. But look at that. Dew, humidity, troubling them all. Simranjeet is trying to ensure that the ball stays dry so that he can comfortably grip it. It's not going to be very easy for him.
That's exactly what we were talking about, that in a situation like this, the ball isn't helping the batter or the bowler. So whose game is it? This time picked it up, it's going towards the fielder. And they have taken a single there. So, in fact, quoted you when I was talking to him that when it is like this kind of dewy condition, it is heavy, so it's not it doesn't go the distance. The ball doesn't travel that quickly, and it is also slippery.
Simranjeet getting his field set for the right-hander. Next in line to come in is Fahad. After that, Farazuddin and Rahul. That's the batting that's lined up. Offside. Absolutely in. And straight to the fielder. Fayaz. This one has struck him definitely hard. A brilliant fielder there, Fayazuddin. Beg your pardon. Fayaz Ahmed, the skipper. Now, one more delivery to go in this over. Probably would just see through this. That's what he does. Gets a single, and that should be the end of this over. 8 overs gone. 46 for 1. Graham Smith is the only player to captain a team for more than 100 test matches. That's a very, very interesting fact there by Dafa News.
I want to also find out when was this, because in today's time it would be very difficult to captain 100 test matches. Do not happen that often.
No, you're right. In fact, Graham Smith became the captain of South Africa at a very early age and was a captain who was loved by all his teammates, scored consistently and led the side. Also hung up his boots at a very early age. Some very, very interesting cricketers that we've seen who've done well in the sport. Meanwhile, Ayan has been brought in. 3 overs, 19 for 1. There's a long on mid-wicket and a deep square leg. While you look on the offside, there's a sweeper cover and mid-off is dropping back. Just be a single there. Hassan Nisa Khel.
Last over of his spell, Ayan. Finishing early this time.
No, that's really smart by Fayaz because you need to get your spinners done with their overs while the ball is in good condition. Wanted to scoop. Very big shout for an LBW as he came across the line. Would be really interesting to see how close was that, because Ayan was convinced.
But the one who matters wasn't. There once again, let's have a look at that. How close was it really after?
Look at that. Oh no, I think it was down the leg side. It has pitched outside leg. A dot ball. Ayan is a wicket-taking option, but then Nilansh and Dhruv, they've played alongside him in the UAE camp so often. They know each other's game very, very well. And that's why they have been not going aggressive, just tinkering his bowling, singles and doubles.
Yeah, this monster is not going to show up again. They are probably aware of that. So if they see through this, they know that they are at least safe from Ayan.
That's right. He picked up a wicket, the only wicket to fall of the skipper. That sent a message very, very clearly that he is someone who'll trouble you. Keep him at bay. Now chance up in the air. Oh, just slightly away from Khalid Shah. He was standing inside the 30-yard circle a few yards. Only if he was standing maybe on the line, there would have been a chance.
With that, it's the end of the over. ECB 51 for 1.
Simranjeet starts his fresh over. And let's have a look at that delivery from the previous over. Standing at the catching position there. The ball strayed slightly away from Khalid. Lucky for Dhruv. Big shout, big shout. The umpire's not convinced, and then Shakur picks the bail off while he was going for an expansive sweep. Let's have a look at this all over again to see what has transcribed so far. Further shout was for... Oh, that is close. That is close because he's put the back of the bat in. Has the umpire gone up? Shruti, this is a very, very close call.
Multiple attempts there. Once again, let's have a look at that presence of mind. I think in a situation like this, benefit is generally given to the batter.
Looks like that's what it is. The benefit of the doubt goes to the batter. And now the rules are such, Shruti, that once your bat has crossed the line, even if it pops up, you're still considered in. This is a new addition to the laws. Earlier it was such that if your bat goes inside the line and then it pops up and it's still not in, not touching the ground after the crease, and the bails are dislodged, you could be considered as out. But not to be in this case because the rules have been amended by MCC. Not in that previous delivery, but in this delivery. Simranjeet strikes. And that's the end of Dhruv.
Dhruv at multiple occasions got saved, lucky or not, but now finally departs. They're once again completely foxed, taking off the bails. There's Simranjeet celebrating that victory.
Shruti, when you are stepping down to hit, your head has to be stable. We'll talk about that when we come back. 19 of 30 for him, 51 for 2 for ECB Blues.
ये जब आएंगे ना तो इसकी यही एंगल से क्या कहते हैं बॉलर की एंगल से स्ट्रेट दिखाइएगा जो अभी रील पे दिखाया था ना बिल्कुल वैसे है ना हाँ एग्जैक्टली वही दिखाइएगा और जब वो बाहर निकल रहा है ना तो स्लो कर दीजिएगा ठीक है थैंक यू
Oh, that's two legs towards you. Ah, there you go. Next up. पड़ेगा भी इतना बड़ा खेल है हम लोग बैट खेल रहे हैं पहले नहीं है
Flying away towards a good Sunday.
That's right. A happy Sunday coming up. Farazuddin will be on strike. Beautiful delivery. Very big appeal. Very big shout and given. Faraz comes on the very first delivery and gone. He's surprised. He doesn't know what's happened.
Looks like it's a deja vu altogether. Similar kind of an event transpired the other innings. Faraz completely foxed there.
Oh, now this is extremely close. Simranjeet just sprinted with a big shout for caught behind. Abdul Shakur also joining him in celebration. Farazuddin will have to depart on a first ball duck. 51 for 3. It's going to be Fahad Nawaz who comes into bat. Again, a very strong batter. With him around, definitely ACB has that kind of a hope. But then look at this. There's a slip in position. Khalid Shah is standing in the slip. Simranjeet has got people in catching. Everyone literally inside. There is a shot mid-wicket in catching as well. With a slip. And that is because he's on a hat-trick ball. Picked up Dhruv, picked up Faraz. Will he pick up one more? Will he get a hat-trick? Simranjeet, the first game he played, he was the man of the match. Fahad Nawaz goes up. And he's broken the shackles. Boundary on the first ball. He realized, Shruti, that everyone is standing inside. Let me go big, and he does that. What a fantastic player. He knew that the mid-on fielder was inside. Last ball.
Fahad giving, or rather communicating, that I'm not easy. Coming in, showing his dominance. ECB 55 for 3. 2 consecutive wickets there. Beautiful delivery to end the over there. 10 overs gone. ECB 55 for 3.
Checking middle. Thank you.
10 overs done, and now the skipper, Fayaz Ahmed, he brings in a seamer. Now, will this make life easier for ECB batters? We'll have to wait and watch. It's going to be really, really interesting, this equation. Nilansh steps down, plays this towards the mid-wicket region, will get a single there. Hassan Nisa Khail, the fielder. Nilansh yesterday also scored a very handy knock, but in the losing cause. Today, again, he's amongst runs, but someone will have to give him company. Someone will have to ensure that they get those runs, get those points, and it'll have to be Fahad Nawaz. Sher is bowling. Fahad Nawaz on strike.
Punched it. Skipper stops it there. Dot ball. 10.2 overs gone. ECB 56 for 3. A similar kinda event was taking place in the previous innings as well. Sher coming in to bowl.
Driven but straight to the skipper again. I tell you, he's a wall. When it comes to fielding, Shruti, in covers, he's a wall. Anyone apart from Fayaz, this ball would have gone screaming to the fence. What a fantastic player, what a fantastic leader. Look at that shot again. He drilled it so hard, but Fayaz banged it short and has played it towards the fine leg region. No stopping that. 4 runs.
A great chase going on by ECB. Really nice performance there by the team, because when you're playing against an experienced side, each and every move that you play is already been thought 3 moves behind.
That's right, Shruti. Gets behind the line of the ball beautifully. A dot ball. And one more delivery to go. 5 already of this over, which I personally feel is pretty fair. Don't need to go really big. Don't really need to do anything silly. There's a little opportunity there for ECB Blues. There was a yes, no. Nilansh had stepped out already. A direct hit. He had to put in a dive to stay back. 11 overs gone, 60 for 3. Simranjeet to Nilansh will be a single there. What Nilansh has done, Shruti, is that he's kept that one end going, ensured his 2 wickets in the previous over for Simranjeet. Faraz didn't really look up. He was sure that he's not out. But then when the umpire rose his finger, he looked bewildered.
Simranjeet coming in to obviously bowl the last over of his spell. Again, something that they would want to see through because 2 taken away. But they're not going to keep quiet. They are going to hit it out of the park where it doesn't matter. Or rather matters the most. That's a maximum.
That's right. Fahad Nawaz. It was in his arc. Went down on one knee. Beautifully played. And a big 6.
Sitting outside, watch out. There are raining balls here and there. ECB now require only 36 of 52 comfortable deliveries. This can be a joyride for them.
Tries to go big again, but this time the ball was way wide outside the off stump. So had to try and drag it from outside towards on. Khalid Shah, the fielder there. 35 of 51. Khalid Shah is a wicket keeper by trade, but in the outfield now. There are as many as 3 wicket keepers in this team, Shruti, who keep. Shakur is one, Khalid Shah another, and Fayaz Ahmed, the skipper. He also is a very good wicket keeper.
The skipper already has a keeper in his name. Pretty much like Dhoni, the skipper and keeper.
That's right. Single there. Nilanj. What's really amazing about him is he's watching the ball very, very carefully. Watches the ball turn in and then makes room to punch us down. Meanwhile, 31 of 28 for him. Brilliant guy with the ball, with the bat. Puts in that kind of effort. Big shout, big shout, big shout. And given. Simranjeet. Oh, wow. He's turning the game in favour of Sharjah, Shruti. Fahad was hitting them big, but went for one shot too many.
A wicket they would not want to lose at this juncture. Here, once again, the replay for you.
Oh, this is clean. This is plumb, Shruti.
And there, the umpire giving the signal. Nilanj keeping sure that at least one side is staying. Fahad Nawaz, in the meantime, departs for 15. It's 69 for 4, ECB.
Nilanj Keswani is losing partners. And looks like he'll have to take up the challenge of scoring. Amjad Gul, meanwhile, and Nilanj says, listen, no, I'm not ready. मैं नहीं खेलूंगा.
Nilanj literally holding the fort for ECB. Don't know what really runs through your head when a situation like this arises. And then Amjad coming into bowl, who's done a fabulous job at the previous one. Tanish to give him company now.
Yeah, just trying to sort things out. Maybe it was one light that got switched off amongst the towers. And this is a concentration of a batter. He realizes something off. He moved off instantly.
Slaps it away. There's Simranjeet. Taken a single.
They'll bring young Tanish Suri, who comes in. And he's here because of this. Oh, look at that. Straight in front of the stumps. And umpire Botha raises his finger and says, "Thank you, mate. You're out."
He didn't take a second there. He was convinced. And that wicket brought ECB to 4 down.
Beautifully played by Tanish. Played it in the gap. Sher stops, fumbles and sends the ball back. Couple of runs there for Suri. He'll open his account. I don't know if he's related to another Suri who plays for the UAE. Chirag Suri. Very popular name amongst the cricketing fraternity. Also the only UAE player who represented in the IPL. Was a part of the Gujarat Lions. Meanwhile, this time down the leg side. Deft touch. Get a couple of runs. And that's exactly what is needed. These shots normally, Shruti, you'll see racing towards the fence a little quicker, but the outfield has become sluggish because of the dew. There's a lot of water retention on the grass, which brings about a lot of resistance for the ball to travel.
They gotta just hold the fort. Take singles. Take every delivery, every ball as it comes. Lofted. Picked it up. Taken a single there. With that 28 now required of 44 for ECB.
Nilanj. .32 of 30. He's tired. The humidity is extremely high. And also the dew factor is insane. Punched it straight down. Dot ball.
That actually goes to everybody around this time when you have a situation like this, when the weather is this dewy, this humid. Keeping yourself hydrated is absolutely important. And in the meantime, what just happened there? Amjad celebrating in the most quirkiest way possible. Nilanj, the man who mattered the most at this point for ECB, has been taken.
That's right, Shruti, a very big wicket. And that's why the roar from Khalid Shah when he took that catch. Look at that celebration. Because he knows. And then a little celebration that's definitely worthy of a TikTok.
It sounds more like a teasing than a celebration. Nilanj departing. 32 of 32. Now ECB 75 for 5. New man in. 13 overs gone. Requirement Not that high, but can these boys do it? For the team, can they bring it back, themselves back into the tournament?
Amir Hamza. Very tricky bowler. Plays around with the pace of the ball. And then look at this. He's holding the ball cross seam. We'll try and take the pace off. Played it towards backward point, a couple of runs. No, just a single, in fact. And that'll bring Sanchit Sharma on strike. That's because Nilansh Keswani tried to chase a ball that was wide outside off stump. And then a little celebration.
It doesn't get old. I don't think so it would get old. This has to be in the highlights of the tournament. ECB 76 for 5. The ask is not that much, but Sanchit and Tanish will have to start all over again. Take their time, but there's this time a wide, a welcome wide for ECB. Each and every run at the moment matters. Looks like something is happening with the lights. Sanchit also indicates that.
That's right. One of the polls has said, listen, I can't see this anymore. I'm switching off. And the lights have gone. We'll have to wait till we get the bowl working again.
Sharjah at this point was 88 for 3. This is pretty interesting. But this is probably the thing about the...
Oh, there's this one little thing there. Sharma hits up in the air. Is there someone downstairs? Oh, he's taken it. What a catch. These catches are not simple to grab. He ran. The ball would have been wet. It slipped out of his hand, and on second attempt, in a single hand, Sanchit Sharma departs. He was a hero of that game where he and Dhruv finished it off for ECB. But today not to be so.
Sanchit distracted by the light, and then after this there is a heroic performance in the field and makes him go on golden duck there. ECB loses their 6th wicket on 77. Amir strikes, brings in Rahul Bhatia. Just need to take their time. They actually can afford to take their time. Just take your time, take your singles. Wide there. And you can just bring this game home just like that. But I was just mentioning about this, Neil, how brutal, or rather how competitive is this game. There's no mercy on anyone. You might be the youngest. You might be...
Oh, look at that lights. There's one more row below that. That's not functioning. Now it has. But still, there's one little block of light that's not on. And that could pose a very big distraction factor to the batters. Soft hands. Will be a single there.
24 required of 39. 14th over is in progress. Brings Rahul.
The right hand, left hand combination again now.
Maybe that will benefit them if the runs are not coming from the bat. It's okay if it's coming from outside the crease.
Tanish Suri on strike. What he's smartly doing is he's not trying to muscle it down or whatever. He's taking the pace of the ball, using it just by opening the face of the bat, just letting it glide towards backward point or third man, and takes those singles.
Take a look at that last 5 overs for ECB. They have lost 5 wickets. 30 runs, 2 fours, 1 6 and 5. Huge wicket loss.
You made a very interesting point, Shruti. 30 runs have come, which means they're going at run a ball, so that's not an issue. But 5 wickets, you've lost half your side in the last 5. Very beautifully played there, Rahul. Yes, no chance.
Oh, there's a huge confusion there. And he's gone.
Tanish Suri probably a little overexcited, wanted to go for the second. There was never a second. Definitely would be heartbroken, Suri. But it's all about experience, Shruti. It's all about experience. You need to hold your nerves in these situations.
But these conditions, playing like this, will make them a better cricketer tomorrow.
Shakur very smartly got his body behind the ball and took the stumps off. Suri is out.
Amir not leaving much for ECB. Intends to finish it all in his over.
Again, a cross seam grip for him.
No ball.
Is it a no ball? Yes, it is. As soon as Amir Hamza completed the delivery, the umpire called a no, and he looked back to check his footings. You're getting these freebies, you're getting probably wides, you've been getting these opportunities. Why? Why are you just
No.
whiling your wickets down?
Take that free hit. Enjoy. In the meantime, here's a look at the no ball. Completely outside the foot. Again, the lights are a little wavering. Karthik to take this.
Slashed, chance, and then overthrow.
Finally, they get their single that they were looking for, and not only that, they also take another. So 2 runs here in this free hit. Made the most of it. You could get run out. So that's why they were just being very cautious with that.
You're right, but then again it was Fayaz's throw. So as a bowler, you can't really go back and call out your captain and say, "Oh, why did you do this?"
Oh no.
Oh no.
Karthik and Bhatia there in the middle.
Let's have a look at all those wickets that have fallen so far. The very first wicket there in form of the skipper. That was Dhruv. Simranjeet on fire, picking up 2 wickets and make that 3. Completely shook that middle order, and then Nilanj, that was a very big wicket. Sanchit Sharma going on a very first ball, wanting to hit it big and out. Very good catch. And there was this run out. Not needed, but happened. And again, this is nothing else but inexperience, Shruti. It's about putting yourself there, applying yourself, and bringing to fore all those learnings that you've got in all of these years of playing cricket. All that coaching, all those communications that your coaches have told you to do. That is all is needed. Control your emotions and back your skills.
Every tournament, every game that you play, every delivery that you play is adding on the experience. So the inexperience today that led to that is an experience that is going to help you and hold you on in a tomorrow's game.
Wow. That could be used in a self-help book, Shruti. Are you intending to author one?
I first should help myself. Then I'll help others with a self-help.
No, that's the idea. Self-help means you
Help yourself.
That's right. You write that book, and when people start buying it, you will be helped by the money that you make from the sales of the book. So you help yourself.
You can win, don't worry.
Oh, definitely. 18 required of 34. Can they win? Mayappan goes aerial, and he's got a boundary. In a vacant region, Karthik Mayappan.
Mighty shot there by Karthik. I'm sure Karthik didn't leave that space, saw that gap and picked it up and smashed it out of the park for a 4. 14 required now of 33. Karthik, you can hit.
Stayed low. Fine leg fielder. Grabbing onto the ball somehow. Amir Hamza was the man there.
I think they are in a hurry today. That's because of the humidity. They're like, okay, we can finish this. Just 14 runs required. Let's maybe a few shots here and there and go home.
Now you have to respect the good balls. And mind you, we've spoken this earlier as well. When the dew is heavy, it's difficult to go aerial. Sanchit, on any other day, with a nice harder ball, would have hit that clean. Even this shot that Karthik played, yes, he was off balanced. Oh, there, look at that. Confusion again.
Oh my God, what is that? It was a close call, I think. I think he made it. But there is going to be a quick look at that.
There is a comedy of errors, Shruti. That's classic comedy of errors. They ran the first very nice and hard. They wanted to go for the second, and then they both...
At one point in time, they were all running together.
That's right. Let's have a look at that. The throw comes in from Maluk. And look at this. They're racing. They're trying to reach the non-striker's end. Suddenly they realize that, oh, I'm running at the wrong end. And then Bhatia puts in a dive. Has that dive saved him? Let's look. Oh, looks like he's safe. What a fantastic dive. Bhatia, you should apply for an Olympics diving competition opportunity. With that dive, you definitely might just win a gold. Rahul Bhatia came across for the second and then ran back. What a fantastic, fun opportunity over here for all of us.
With that, it's 15 overs gone. Now 13 required of 30. They are thorough entertainers, I must say. It's a dull game. And yet, they're keeping us company and entertained in different ways today.
That's right, Shruti. Entertainment galore. And to continue the entertainment, we'll have Srijit joining me. Let's have a look at this replay yet again. The run out. Oh, not the run out, but the dive. Yes, no, maybe. Let's go everywhere. Sajjad Malook. We'll come to that later after this delivery. Oh, beautiful delivery, and now this one has been played towards the fine leg region. We'll get a single there. And to join me for the entertainment pack, Srijit.
Thank you, Neil. 91-92 with that single. And for the first time, I have seen a player putting a full-fledged dive. And that's really good. I mean, if we look at the run-outs happened in this entire tournament, half of them, if they have put in a dive, definitely would have been safe. He comes in for the third time in this over. Outside edge. It's in the air, but protection there.
That's right. Karthik is trying really hard to go aerial. But the ball, when it rolls in the dewy grass, Srijit, the ball becomes heavy. And because of which, when you're trying to hit, it doesn't have that kind of aerodynamics, nor does it have that kind of power to actually go through. You'll probably have to hit it even harder. And when you try to hit it even harder, you mistime it. And that is what is happening with the ECB boys. We saw Sanchit Sharma. Now you just need 10 of 27. There's no need to do anything silly. You can take this game home if ECB does it. And this time, as they say, fortune favors the brave. It's favored ECB and Rahul Bhatia.
Absolutely not where he intended to play, but they will accept it. Just 6 runs now required to win this game, but the batting, they need to really work on that. Introspection is what they require after this game.
You're right, Srijit. Need to do a lot of thinking. They need to answer some really hard questions on why. Why have they been missing out on opportunities of winning games that they should have won and ended up losing it yesterday, holding Fujairah back to a 120 odd kind of score. And then today, Sharjah, they didn't let them do too many, just 102 runs in fact for Sharjah, now chasing 103, and still they're struggling with the bat.
Absolutely a slip in place now as he comes in. Goodland delivery, played it defensively, and there is another chance, but well, he's safe. Was very lucky there was backup. This won't help them.
Go lads, talk to each other. Rahul, Karthik, you need to have a chat. There was no call whatsoever by Rahul. Karthik just sped. He just ran. Now you just need to ensure that you speak to each other, talk to each other, keep those nerves calm down. Last ball of the over.
Slow one on the back foot, punches it towards cover. Packed offside field. Won't be getting any runs. 16 overs gone. 97 for 7 ECB.
Amjad Gul comes in. First ball, uppishly played. Again, not enough distance or carry on that ball. Hassan Isa Khail comes in, slides in. A couple of runs there for Karthik. Just 4 more needed. Shri, this is the game of nerves.
Absolutely, and I think ECB 99 for 7 from here on. They don't need to do anything silly. We have seen terrible mess up. Meanwhile, excellent delivery that googly from Amjad Gul, charging down the track. What is he doing?
Beats me. Completely beats me, Srijit. Amjad is giving a few words to Karthik, but there's no need for that. There's enough room to take those singles. The ball actually swung in. Again goes aerial. Chance there. Missed. Will get a single, but he's just trying to clear the infield. Oh my God.
100 comes up for Emirates Blue. Not required at this stage. Just single, double will do. Rahul with that single will take strike. He was very lucky in the previous delivery that didn't complete the catch. Was in the air. 21 deliveries, 3 runs. As Amjad Gul gets ready to bowl the 4th delivery, the 17th over.
Full toss and played it in the gap. Will it race away? Not really. Just be a single. Let's have a look at that previous delivery when Karthik Mayappan got a little lucky. Fingertips on that ball. Have a look. Oh, he timed it well, but it was just a little too high. Now 2 runs required. 1 to bring this game to a tie. And he's chatting, he's talking again. Mayappan, very smart, but they won't go for a single. Amir Hamza literally pouncing on that ball. Srijit.
Good thinking there by Rahul Bhatia and Karthik Mayappan. Batting on 12. That's what he needs at this stage. Not to use that dancing shoes. 101 for 7, and they need to really think about their batting lineup. If at all they want to make a mark in this tournament. This time bangs in shot. Fumble behind the stumps. And that will be enough for ECB. There you go. Winning this match by 3 wickets, but it won't be an easy one for them when they go back, because they will have to really think about their batting, especially top 4.
You're absolutely right. Definitely not a game that should have been pulled back so far and so long. There's a conversation that's happening in the dugout already. You see, these conversations will not be happy conversations. They're not going to cheer because they won. They will be answering questions that why did they win it so late? Why did they lose 7 wickets? And those smiles, I'll tell you, Karthik and Rahul Bhatia, they're definitely having those smiles on their face because of the win. But those smiles will be not too long lasting.
If they continue with this sort of batting and planning. Because remember, Sharjah, they were short of 3 players, key players. There was no Basil Hamid, there was no Rizwan CP. And still they managed to pull this game almost. Look at that. Emirates Blues 103 for 7, 32 from Nilans Keswani, and playing that rash shot at the end. Dhruv Parashar got the start but couldn't really convert. Farazuddin is out for duck. Golden. Fahad Nawaz 15. No one really performed. Alishan Sharfu playing that shot straight into the hands of the backward square leg fielder. And what is required the first 6 overs was application, which was missing from Emirates Blues batters.
You're right, Srijit. Some of them have got starts, but they didn't convert. And who really got on top was Sharjah. Simranjeet, 3 wickets in his 4 overs. Ayan Khan got a wicket. Amir Hamza got a wicket. Amjad Gul got a wicket. Literally everyone getting wickets. And most of them literally on top of ECB for most of the time while the ECB was batting. Let's have a quick look at the highlights package so that we get to see what happened as far as ECB when they were chasing just a small target of 103. Alishan Sharf was the first man to go, and then was taken for a few runs. Stepping down, going big. Amir Hamza, Nilansh Keswani right on top of his game. Beautifully played, creamed this one towards the fence, and then came Simranjeet. He got through Parashar, then he got Faraz, and then he got Fahad Nawaz as well. But Fahad Nawaz, before getting out, he hit a couple of big shots and then was caught plumb LBW.
Excellent bowling performance, and then goal coming in, and this
And then was Scott Plum, LBW.
excellent bowling performance, and then goal coming in, and dismissing the left-handed full 2 points in that points table.
That's right, now they'll have to wait and watch to understand if they make it into the knockouts. They'll have to wait for other players, other teams in fact, and their performances and their ratings and their structure and their standings. But for now, they'll be feeling extremely happy that they've won this one. Emirates Blues winning by 3 wickets this encounter where they were trying to reach 103. We'll take a quick short break and come back right here. Welcome back, and it's a fantastic game that has come to an end. ECB Blues finally winning, chasing down 103 near the fag end of the innings, winning by 3 wickets. But the men who matter the most are downstairs. Ijaz is downstairs with the presentation party.
Thank you very much. Welcome at presentation ceremony of this wonderful game of cricket. SkyExchange.net, Emirates D20, powered by Fen Code, and we are here for the second game of the day, the presentation between Sharjah and Emirates Blues. Sharjah scoring 103 with a loss of 10 wickets, and at the end, Emirates Blues winning it with a margin of 3 wickets. I've got the man of the match for his excellent bowling, Aditya Shetty, 4 overs, 9 runs and 5 wickets. Aditya. Well bowled.
Thank you.
Well, you enjoyed your bowling today.
Yeah, quite fun to be back out there and doing what I love.
Well, everything worked exactly you planned. The captain advises, the field plans.
No, actually, he's given me the liberty of, taking the field that I want and going with my plan. So I think, he's been really supportive that way also to, give freedom to his bowlers. So, yeah.
And one last thing, enjoyed your whole tournament here at this Emirates D20.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's an event we look forward to throughout the year. And then, hopefully it's not the end for us. We have hopefully we get to the semi-final and then toward the final from there. So, yeah, looking forward to top 4.
Great work. Well done, and best of luck for the future. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the winning captain, Alishan Sharfu. Well, tough task, but mission accomplished.
Yeah, as I said, it was an important game for us, and it gives us the chance to be alive in the tournament again. So fortunately we're here, and now we'll have to wait and see the rest of the games.
26 runs, 5 wicket fell. What was you thinking at that time?
I mean, it's a funny game, and it can be anyone's game. We just wanted to try and take it as deep and finish the game convincingly. Although we wouldn't have wanted to lose these many wickets, but can't complain. A win is a win at the end of the day.
Okay, great team effort. Well done, and good luck for the future.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. The winning team captain, Emirates Blues, Ali Shan Sharfu. We are taking you back to the com box.
So there you go, trying hard was Sharjah, but unfortunately couldn't make it. Emirates Blues winning the match by 3 wickets. That was match number 28. 2 matches were played. First one, Fujairah winning it by 46 runs, and the second one, Emirates Blues winning it by 3 wickets. And there you go, last round robin encounters. That's on your screen. Match number 29, Abu Dhabi will take on Dubai, 5 p.m. local time, and the second one, Ajman versus Fujairah, 9 p.m. will be live from Malik Cricket Academy in Ajman. So there you go. So tomorrow, be with us, and there you go, ITW Pro G production for ECB. We'll be back tomorrow. Till then, goodbye. Take care.
rapid fire, where it'll be little casual, fun questions like, example, you said who's the laziest person in the team, things like that. So it's just open fun and compliment for team members maybe. Followed with, it's going to be
So 3 games.
Yep,
3 to 4 games.
3 games. So first game will be I'll show you some pictures.
Don't give out too much information. Movie, guess the movie. We've got another game which is a little surprise element.
Bollywood, you said something about Bollywood.
Bollywood, guess the movie, Bollywood only. Okay, and we also have what happens next. So we'll play you like a clip of a cricket match, one delivery or something.
You have to
You have to
imitate that.
you have to
I
guess.
would be really disappointed if I don't win that.
You're going to lose anyway.
Come on, we'll make you sing. Okay, guys, one request. Everybody's phones on silent.
Yeah. My phone is outside.
मेरा वाला कर
Like, unlike my microphone, only stood it last.
Who is it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's yours.
I'll just push it over there. Or
So I just
no,
want
he's,
to
yeah, he's.
say I have this bad habit of laughing.
So good,
Very
very
bad.
very bad. Not
Not the mic is here, you can laugh.
Bad habit of laughing. Laughing is the
No,
best.
in serious moments.
Sub silent करो phone.
साइलेंट करो मोबाइल तो आदित्य
Silent.
Why is only asking you?
Not yes one. Indeed.
Indeed.
What do you man of the match today? No?
Indeed. Yeah.
That will also come to you. Ahmad will give it to you.
Ahmad, okay.
Please spoken it up.
Sanchit, you want to talk? Should I talk to your sister?
Yeah, you can talk. Sorry, UAE women's team has qualified for Asia Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can ask him.
Sanchit, your sister's like qualified, right? So,
Today.
Yeah. So you want to talk about that as well?
I don't mind.
Yeah, you can say
If you guys ask questions about it.
when you ask him,
I'll
okay,
say
cricket in
accordingly.
the family and all. Can Sanjay, in fact, for you, your sister
That
plays
was
for the
right,
UAE
yeah.
team and they've qualified for Asia Cup. How does that feel, cricket in the family type stuff?
Shetty, there's Osho. You can go check yourself.
No, done.
English, Hindi?
Anything is there. There are everything.
Done.
Everything is fine. Coffee also has the picture.
I can't smell you, right? Across the room, across the camera.
Ready? Chill, brother.
Hanji,
Confidence
ready?
here.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.